is Sanya from Scenthack.com, and today I am here to present to you Versace Eros Perfume or your type, inspired by Versace Eros, and this has been one of my favorite perfumes, and I was so excited to review it. I couldn't, wait to get my nose upon it, and also to share with you, what I got from it. So, Versace Eros, basically from the perfume, is from the house of Versace, and Versace very famous for making various things, from jewelry to clothing, attire, different things, they make, so it's like a huge company, and with the perfume, actually came out in 2013, and Eros, as you know, it sounds very exotic, but Eros is the god of love, and if you're familiar with Greek mythology, which I'm a huge fan of, because when I grew up in Ghana, I grew up with my uncle, my aunties, when I was very little, and one of my favorite uncles that I grew up with, he used to be a teacher, and he had all these books, so that maybe that's one of the good things of growing up with a teacher, and he was amazing. He was a great guy, and he had all these different books from different subjects, different stuff, but I remember when I was little, I got really attracted to the Greek mythologies, right, the Greek legends, and I'll read all of them, and if you're in the United States, well, even all over the world, because the Greek mythology is they are very famous, and some popular ones like King Midas, Touch, Medusa, and Perseus. If you have seen the movie Clash of the Titans, you know what I'm talking about. They recently made a new one, which I watched too, but Clash of the Titans, we have Cyclops and Odysseus, but the Greek mythology, very great stories, very, very great stories, very great lessons to learn from, but Versace, the perfume, they have associated Medusa to their logo, so when they make the perfume, they usually have Medusa on the bottle, inscripted in their logo, and Medusa, as you know, was a beautiful, and according to the myth, the mythology, was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman, who worked in the temple, and she was among the sisters. She had about 3 sisters, but she was the only one that was mortal, and she was celibate, she was a virgin and worked in the temple, and all the men desired her, all the men wanted to be with her in those times, but because of her vows and how she did the last time in terms of serving in the temple as a priest, she couldn't involve herself in any of that, so in a quick story, make the story short, this I think it was a god, right? God called Poseidonus. This name sounded like poison. I was like, no wonder, right? But this god finally got to seduce Medusa, and the story goes in different directions. One story said that she was raped, so she was apparently raped by this god, and then she couldn't, according to the myth, she couldn't marry any of the men at those times, and then she has lost what she was originally supposed to be doing, which is like serving in the temples, so she was the god Athena, which is the temple in which she served, got very upset with her, and she was cursed, so her beautiful skin, silky hair became hideous snakes, and her nice pale skin became greenish and scaly, right? And her face, she grew fangs. She became literally a snake, in like a monster hideous. And to cap it all, she was cursed in such a way that when she looks at anybody that she looks at, or if the person looks at anybody looks at her, that person get turned into stone, right? Stone cold, you know. So she was cast into an island, and you know, that's where she was, you know. Versace has associated his perfume lines around Greek mythology, you know. So this perfume oil type, you know, was inspired by that, you know. And Eros is the son of Aphrodite, and Aphrodite was supposed to be the Greek god of love, you know. And that's why they named the perfume Eros, you know. So Eros is supposed to be in the line of love, like a masculine, you know, like not love, sexuality, attraction, and that kind of stuff, you know. So it's really interesting, most because Versace and you know, their brand is basically modeled after Greek mythology, you know, which I found very fascinating, you know. So that's that, you know. So this perfumery type was inspired by that. It came out in 2013. You can see the bottle is I usually quickly go over the bottle, just for those of you that are visiting my channel for the first time. You are, you know, very, very welcome. But you know, you can see the bottle is a 0.033 ounce. So the bottle is a 0.033 ounce. You know, bottle, the cap, you know, has a about 1-inch cap that comes off with the roll-on, and the perfume itself is a turquoise blue. You know, it's a Mediterranean Sea blue. You know, if you go to the Mediterranean Sea and look at it, you will see that it has the same exact color, just like this bottle. You know, very beautiful. I love this color itself. You know, it's like blue. It's like bluish green, you know, which is very, very inviting to look at. You know, I really love the bottle, and you could get this from Scenthack.com for $5.99, you know, as well. So with the notes, you know, I remember the first time I smelled it, what I got this warm minty smell, warm minty kept like ringing in my head, you know. And it was a very beautiful smell, and I really, really loved it, you know. So with the notes, you know, so this fragrance, it has mint oil, it has lime, it has green apple for the top notes, you know. And the middle notes, so the middle note has tonka bean, it has geranium flower, and I don't know exactly what it is. And for the bottom notes, it has vetivar, cedar wood, and vanilla, you know. So when I smelled it, I could smell this mint at first, and then initially when it dried down, it became like a warm cream, you know. So you could think of eating like a nice vanilla ice cream with mint, you know, but there was a lot of mint, you know, in the ice cream, you know. So that's the overwhelming impression that I got from it, you know. But I love mint, you know. Mint is fresh, mint is clean, and it was very lovely. And then the cream, as it dried down, was the most beautiful cream that I have smelled. You know, I remember having to go over and smell my hand over and over again so many times, and I was saying, oh my goodness, I was saying this is the most beautiful cream that I have smelled, you know. And so it's vanilla, and so that, you know. So for the projection, it doesn't at first it's very strong, you know. I remember I had my friend smell it, you know, to try and figure out what kind of notes she got from it, you know. And then she said she got mint, you know. She said, okay, I got mint, so that's what I got. You know. So and then she said it was very strong, you know, and I could tell why, because I remember one time I also applied, and I applied about 6 on myself. I applied on my neck, on my arm, and in my armpit, you know, because I remember I was liking it. I was really loving it. You know, I was like, let me apply it, let me smell it. I don't want to lose it. And I kept applying it on me. And at the point, it just like everything just kind of finalized. Like the smell kind of came alive, and everything was like my face, you know. So I remember I was driving, and I had to open the windows to let some air in, just to like calm it down. But if you apply just enough, it's awesome. You know, you get the mint, you get the fresh lime. For projection, you know, it's, if you apply too much, you could make it a beast by applying a lot. You know, it's gonna be very strong at first. I think the mint comes with a blow, and it's very strong at first, and then after an hour or two it kind of calms down a little bit, and then you have the nice cream vanilla, you know. So with the projection, I would say out of 10, I would say it projects 8, 9, you know, like a good 8, 9 solid projection based on how you apply. And I could say for, you know, longevity, it actually lasted a while. You know, I would say like a good 4 hours, a good 3, 4 hours, you know, so that's decent. You know, it was not like very, it was like, didn't last all the way out throughout the day, but like a good 4 or 5 hours, it was very good on your skin, you know. So that's for projection. For uniqueness, this is also very, very unique, in a way, in terms of the mint, how they blended the mint with the vanilla, you know. And it's like, I remember one person has said, when you smell Versace Eros, all you can think of cream, mint, and lime. Cream, mint, and lime. You know, those are the things that you get. You know, so it's like, for uniqueness, you know, it's very unique how, to me, how they blended and how they merged these 3 notes and into a beautiful, you know, great, like eloquent perfume. You know, I really love this perfume, and it's unique, you know, by itself. You know, I'll say it's definitely unique, especially for me, based on all the things that I have smelled so far to this point. Versatility, this perfume could be very versatile in terms of how you apply it and also where you use it, you know. But I see like a night, you know, it could be a good night smell, you know, for you. And also, it's very, I think it's very versatile too, although it's like marketed to men, you know, but it's also a very versatile smell, you know. So that's it for me, for Versace Eros. I would say you could get this perfume oil from Scenthack.com. I'll have the link below, and you know, let me know what you got from it. You know, let me know what kind of notes you picked up once you used it, and stuff like that. You know, if you are new to this channel, you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because that's the only way you're gonna get all my you know, all my videos when they do come out. If you are on my other channel, which is my main channel, and you are just interested in perfume oils, perfumes and fragrances and stuff, you could definitely head out to Scenthack. You know, I have a separate channel on YouTube just for my fragrances and stuff like that. You know, so that way, that's all you get. But if you are here and having an awesome time with all the different things that I do, also, that's also wonderful as well. You know, let me know what you think. I want to connect with you. You could hit me up, leave a comment about random stuff besides perfume, fragrances, and other stuff that I do come to you with. You know, I would like to hear. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on all the social networks. Scenthack is on all the social networks. Take care, and until next time.